Next one, please. Rough lumber is what we're looking for. We do not want to use rough lumber. Go ahead and fix it, please, Mateo. Who are you asking? Teacher. And you are probably going to be using the bandsaw. All right. Before we read another one here, let's go over some vocab on the lathe here. Looks like a much simpler version of the metal lathe, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Much simpler version of the metal lathe. What do you think this part is here?
The thing that you hold the wood in place with. Like, I got you through that hole, like this goes into the hole.
Yeah, over on the metal lathe, that part ended up going in the hole that you drilled, right?
Yeah.
What's this whole assembly called that slides back and forth? What's your dog? What black one is that? Tail what? Tail stock. So over here is the headstock. And we obviously have our guard. What's this?
The rest. The
guard.
What do we put on top of it? Sharp thingy. What do we call sharp thingies?
Cutting tool.
The tool rest. We have the tool rest. We have the tool rest. And then part right here that my piece is currently sitting on, this is called the bed of the lathe. All right. A couple other things. Once it's running, I can adjust the speed here with the lever. So I pull out, and I rotate this thing to go really darn fast. All right. We are going to start nice and slow, though. All right. Next one, please.
After placing your blank in the lathe, turn it by hand to be sure it does not hit the blank or another part of the machine.
So, if I start setting this guy up, by screwing the faceplate on there, and I want that tool, and I'm going to be having tail stock in there, what could it hit?
Your hand.
My hand.
Tool rest.
Tool rest. Tool rest.
Nothing turns.
Alright, so we keep setting this up here. We're going to get that tool rest adjusted in there nice and close. So we want to make sure it doesn't actually hit. Spinning it by hand. And then push the lever up to lock it in place. Tail stock. Just like over in the metal lathe, the lever on the back side locks it in place. We loosen that, slide it down. I'm then going to lock it in place. And then also spin it out.
I don't know who makes it.
Sorry if that hurts you guys' ears.
It's not okay.
All right. So we got that guy in there.
Yeah, it's hurting you.
All right.
Because usually you know things like that hurt you.
Next one, please.
Never turn on the wood lathe without the blanket.
Shield.
Without
Guard.
guard.
Guard. Yeah, close enough. Do you close both? Or just the side you're using?
Any of them you want.
All right, to answer Kiana's question. For this project, I am only going to close the first half because it's a small piece, right? Let's say we were to make it like a table leg. We could. We would probably close this other half too, right?
But what about
What about what?
the end?
Oh,
It'll be exposed.
tail stock takes up about that much space anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is meant, guys, to keep large pieces that if they were to break from flying out, it's not going to stop the shaving. All right, you will get dirty doing this. There are going to be shavings flying. This stuff is meant for large projectiles that can impale you or beat you up real bad. All right. Let's see. Next one, please.
I might make one. Alright, you make it 3 just stone for you.
Make all blank with the lathe turned off except for adjustments to blank.
Make all what?
Adjustments.
Adjustments? Except for speed. You have to make speed adjustments with it running.
Except for adjustments.
Next one.
Unit.
Be sure the tailstock is blank in place prior to turning the machine on. The tailstock must be used unless working on the blink of an object.
So we're going to make sure we do what's the tailstock?
Make sure it's locked.
Locked. You're going to be using it unless you're working on the inside of an object. Inside of an object. So today, for my demonstration, I'm going to end up making a small hole here. We're going to get started. We'll get back to that in a little bit. My first tool that I'm going to be using is called a gouge. So it's just one of the kind of a U shape to it. This one is nowhere near a finished, it doesn't leave anywhere near a finished cut. It is going to be a little rough, but we can cut rather aggressively with this. So once it's running, I actually need to speed that up a little bit. Who's my lefties in here? Alright, you guys are probably going to hold it like this, but I wouldn't be able to demonstrate very well if I did it left-handed, would I? So, for most of us, you're going to have your right hand on the back side of the tool. Very, very far back here. A lot of times as rookies, you like to try and choke up on it. You lose a ton of control, guys. You lose a ton of control. By having your hand way down here, you have much better control of the tool. My thumb is going to sit in the groove on the tool. And then my index finger is going to ride in the groove on the rest. So it's going to look something like that. When I start, I want to make sure that cutter or that tool is not actually going to cut it. I'm going to slowly move in until I see that it starts to cut. Kind of like the metal lathe, right? When you're starting out like this, you're better off working only in one direction, only toward your body. See how I'm kind of turned to you too? It's not just a demonstration, guys. I have a lot more control. Think about if you were to shoot basketball, your elbows out. Where's that ball go? It goes everywhere. Your elbows in, be a little more accurate, right? So, as you get a little more experience, you can cut both ways here. If you get too greedy, you're going to take off this chunk. Right now, my goal is just get this thing round. I expect you guys to work as quickly as I'm going to.
No.
No, definitely not. Alright? You're going to keep doing this until that thing is completely round.
But not like perfectly round, right?
Completely round. So it should be a little cylinder. Yes, it will. Alright. Looks pretty round, right? Some of you guys, that might take a little longer. If you do a big bowl, do you think it's going to take longer?
I feel it.
If you do like a giant dog bowl size thing, yeah, it's going to take longer. Go ahead. It's just a piece of wood, right? It's just round. Alright? Alright, so that was the gouge. That's going to be our roughing tool. All right, next one I'm going to go to.
I want to touch it.
We have a skew chisel. We have a skew chisel. So it looks something like that. See how it has a bevel to it? And it's also got that little angle on the top. I want the high side facing up. So on the tool rest, it's going to go like this. Now that it's round, I can start shaping that a little more. Think about a bowl. Most of the time, it's skinnier at the bottom, right? Or kind of has that curve to it. So that's what I'm going to work on with this tool. Before I do that, though, next one, please.
Cool. Hold all lathe tools blank with 2 hands. The tool must also be supported by the blank.
Always.
How are you going to hold it?
Right in the back.
Tightly. We're going to hold it tightly. Here's the other thing I forgot to tell you. If you kind of hold that thing loose,
Here, I'll hit you in the face.
that's not going to fly out.
It'll get sucked into the machine.
All right? That tool is going to smack up and down on the tool rest. All right? What happened on the bandsaw if we held that thing up?
It would shoot
Yeah,
down.
put it right down. All right? One of the most common injuries I see on here is somebody is being a little, I don't want to say afraid, but you got to be confident here when you're doing this. If you're just kind of being a wuss about it, for lack of a better word, guys. All right? You're going to end up pinching your finger in there. Who's ever gotten a blood blister? Yep, you're going to have a blood blister right there. Doesn't feel good. So you got to be confident in how you're holding that. All right, next one, please.
Yeah, it has to be bordered
Support
out.
against the tool rest. By the tool rest, yes.
Who's reading?
Who's up?
Keep the tool rest as close to work as possible. You will have to point this frequently.
Adjust.
Adjust. So, as I stop here, you want that thing nice and close, especially when we really start shaping this. So Destiny, you can tell pretty well from where you're at. There's a little tiny space in there, isn't there? That's what we want to see. All right, so with this skew chisel now, I can start shaping this. I can actually start cutting pretty aggressively with it too.